Hey everyone, and welcome back to Artificial Conversations. Today I'm joined by my fantastic co-host, Jamie. We have an amazing conversation lined up for you all today, but before we dive in, I want to share a quick story. Jamie, did you know that our friend Alex from our AI for All project was diagnosed with ADHD in adulthood? And after reading this fascinating CDC report, it sparked an interesting conversation about the implications of ADHD and AI.
I was blown away by the statistics in the CDC report. The prevalence of ADHD in adults, the challenges they face in getting diagnosed and treated, and the potential of telehealth to bridge gaps in care. It's a fascinating and timely conversation. And Alex, I love that your friend's personal experience sparked this exploration. Can we start with the basics? What do we mean by ADHD? And how might AI and its applications intersect with ADHD diagnosis, treatment, or management? Alex, take us there.
Hi everyone, Jamie and I are here to delve into this report from the CDC about attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, in adults. So ADHD, let's start with what it is. ADHD is a neurodevelopmental disorder that affects how individuals perceive, process, and respond to information from their environment. The report highlights that an estimated 6% of adults have ADHD, which translates to over 15 million adults in the United States. That's a huge number.
I was surprised to learn that half of adults with ADHD received their diagnosis in adulthood, which speaks to the complexities of diagnosing ADHD, especially in adults who might have developed coping mechanisms to manage symptoms. This raises important questions about how AI can support early detection, diagnosis, and management of ADHD in adults. Alex, have you come across any AI-driven solutions or research that addresses this challenge?
Absolutely, Jamie. There's a lot of interesting work happening at the intersection of ADHD and AI. For instance, researchers are exploring how AI-powered tools can help clinicians better assess ADHD symptoms in adults, potentially improving diagnostic accuracy and earlier intervention. Additionally, there are initiatives focused on developing AI-driven systems for tracking ADHD symptoms and treatment outcomes in real time, which could enhance the management of ADHD in adults. And interestingly, some startups are even exploring the use of AI in creating personalized ADHD treatment plans. What are your thoughts, Jamie? How might we leverage AI to make a positive impact in the lives of adults living with ADHD?
Absolutely. I think this is an exciting area of research. AI could potentially help identify patterns or indicators that may suggest ADHD in adults, especially for those who have been misdiagnosed or undiagnosed. It could also help streamline the diagnostic process, making it more efficient and reducing the burden on healthcare systems. However, we also need to consider the potential risks and challenges, such as ensuring data accuracy, preventing bias in AI decision-making, and protecting patient privacy. How do you see AI playing a role in addressing these challenges, Alex? Alex, can you tell us more about what you've learned from your AI for All project, particularly in terms of ensuring equitable access to AI-driven healthcare solutions?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to explore further, Jamie. Through our AI for All project, we've seen firsthand the potential for AI to improve healthcare access and outcomes for underrepresented populations. By developing AI systems that are transparent, explainable, and fair, we can create a more equitable healthcare landscape for everyone. One key area of focus has been on developing AI-driven chatbots and virtual assistants that can help patients navigate healthcare systems and access resources, especially in areas where there's a shortage of healthcare professionals. What are your thoughts on this, Jamie? Can AI-powered virtual assistants help address some of the barriers to ADHD diagnosis and treatment that we've discussed?
Absolutely. I think AI-powered virtual assistants could be a game changer in terms of accessibility and resource navigation. For instance, imagine a chatbot that can guide patients through the diagnosis process, connect them with healthcare professionals, and even provide personalized treatment recommendations. It could also help reduce the stigma around ADHD diagnosis and treatment by making the process feel more approachable and humanized. And with AI's ability to analyze large amounts of data, it could even help identify potential health disparities and address them before they become major issues. What do you think, Alex? How might we ensure that these AI-powered solutions are designed with equity and social justice in mind?
Jamie, that's a fantastic point. By developing AI-powered virtual assistants, we could make healthcare more accessible and user-friendly, especially for those who have struggled to get diagnosed or treated in the past. This is where I'd love to see more research and development, not just in terms of the technology itself, but also in how we can integrate these solutions into existing healthcare systems. We need to consider issues of scalability, affordability, and cultural sensitivity to ensure that these solutions truly make a difference in people's lives.
Absolutely, that's a crucial point, Alex. Ensuring these AI-powered solutions are culturally sensitive is key to their success. Imagine if we could develop a chatbot that understands the nuances of different cultural contexts, speaking in a way that's relatable and respectful. That could help break down barriers and improve healthcare outcomes for diverse populations. What are your thoughts on how we can achieve this level of cultural sensitivity, Alex?
I completely agree, Jamie. Cultural sensitivity is a crucial aspect when developing AI-powered healthcare solutions. One approach we've explored is using cultural competence training for the AI developers themselves, so they understand the importance of respecting different cultural practices and values. We've also seen promising results from using linguistically and culturally tailored chatbots, which can provide information and support in the language and style that patients prefer. What are your thoughts on this, Jamie? How can we further ensure that AI-powered solutions are designed to meet the diverse needs of our communities?
I think another way to achieve cultural sensitivity is by engaging with community representatives, advocates, and stakeholders throughout the design and development process. This could help ensure that the AI solutions we create are not only effective, but also respectful and responsive to the needs of diverse populations. Alex, have you seen any success stories or examples of AI-powered solutions that have achieved this level of cultural sensitivity and engagement?
Oh, yes, Jamie. One example that comes to mind is the work by researchers at the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, on developing culturally tailored chatbots for patients with ADHD. They've created a chatbot that understands the nuances of different cultural contexts and can provide personalized support in the patient's preferred language. This is just one example, but it highlights the potential of AI to make healthcare more inclusive and equitable. And, as we continue to explore this space, I'd love to hear from our listeners. Have you had any experiences with AI-powered healthcare solutions that have made a positive impact on your life or the life of a loved one? Share your stories with us.
Yeah, that's so fascinating, Alex. It sounds like this work at UCLA has made significant strides in cultural sensitivity. I'm curious to learn more about the challenges you faced when developing this chatbot. What were some of the obstacles you encountered, and how did you overcome them? Alex, I imagine it can't be easy to navigate the complexities of cultural context and language in chatbots. Can you walk us through your thought process when developing this chatbot? Alex, take us through that journey of overcoming obstacles and creating something so impactful.
Jamie, that's a fantastic question. One of the biggest challenges we faced was ensuring that the chatbot's language and tone were both sensitive and accessible. We needed to consider the linguistic diversity of the patients we were designing for, as well as the nuances of cultural context and values. To overcome this, we worked closely with community representatives and linguists to develop a chatbot that could adapt its language and tone to meet the needs of different patients. For example, we created different conversational pathways for patients from different cultural backgrounds, taking into account their unique experiences and cultural values. It was a complex process, but ultimately, it resulted in a chatbot that is not only effective, but also culturally responsive and empowering. Now, I'd love to hear from you, Jamie. What do you think is the next step in leveraging AI for ADHD diagnosis and treatment? What potential opportunities or challenges do you see on the horizon?
Absolutely. I think the next step would be to further explore the role of AI in mental health and cognitive support, especially for adults living with ADHD. With the growing interest in digital therapeutics and virtual reality, there's a huge opportunity to integrate AI-powered tools into these spaces to enhance the therapeutic experience. But Alex, I'm also concerned about the ethics and potential biases of these technologies. How can we ensure that AI-driven solutions are transparent, explainable, and fair? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this.
One area of concern for me, Jamie, is ensuring that AI-driven solutions don't perpetuate existing biases or exacerbate health disparities. For instance, if we're relying on AI to diagnose ADHD, we need to be sure that the algorithms are not biased towards certain populations or cultures. This requires transparency and accountability throughout the development and deployment of these technologies. I'd love to hear from our listeners. Have you encountered any instances where AI-driven solutions have had a positive impact on your life or the life of a loved one, especially in the context of ADHD diagnosis and treatment? Share your stories with us.
Absolutely. I think one potential opportunity is leveraging AI to enhance the therapeutic experience for adults living with ADHD. For instance, AI-powered chatbots could offer personalized cognitive training, provide real-time feedback, and even facilitate group therapy sessions. However, I'd love to hear more about the challenges Alex and Jamie faced during their chatbot development journey. Can we dive deeper into the specifics of cultural sensitivity, fair linguistic diversity, and ensuring these solutions are fair, transparent, and accessible to everyone? Alex, Jamie, what other potential challenges or opportunities do you see on the horizon for leveraging AI in ADHD diagnosis and treatment?
Actually, Jamie, one potential challenge I see is ensuring that AI-powered solutions are accessible and affordable for all individuals, regardless of socioeconomic status or cultural background. For instance, some AI-powered tools may require expensive hardware or software, which could create a barrier to adoption. To overcome this, we might consider open-source or low-cost alternatives that can reach a broader range of people. What are your thoughts on this, Jamie?
Absolutely, Alex. The issue of accessibility and affordability is crucial. I think it's essential to consider how AI can be designed to be inclusive and equitable from the outset, rather than treating it as an afterthought. For example, we could develop AI-powered tools that can run on low-cost devices, such as smartphones or even low-cost PCs. By making AI more accessible, we can increase the likelihood of it being adopted by marginalized communities and those who need it most.
Exactly, Jamie. It's not just about creating these amazing AI-powered tools, but also ensuring that they can be accessed by everyone who needs them. Now, I'd love to hear from our listeners. What do you think? Have you had any experiences with AI-powered healthcare solutions that have made a positive impact on your life or the life of a loved one? Share your stories with us.
Share your thoughts and experiences with us. We'll keep the conversation going and explore more topics related to AI and ADHD diagnosis, treatment, and management. Don't forget to check out our resources page for more information and to share your stories and experiences with the community. Until next time, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next episode of Artificial Conversations.
Actually, Jamie, one potential challenge I see is ensuring that AI-powered solutions are accessible and affordable for all individuals, regardless of socioeconomic status or cultural background. For instance, some AI-powered tools may require expensive hardware or software, which could create a barrier to adoption. To overcome this, we might consider open-source or low-cost alternatives that can reach a broader range of people. What are your thoughts on this, Jamie?
Absolutely, Alex. The issue of accessibility and affordability is crucial. I think it's essential to consider how AI can be designed to be inclusive and equitable from the outset, rather than treating it as an afterthought. For example, we could develop AI-powered tools that can run on low-cost devices, such as smartphones or even low-cost PCs. By making AI more accessible, we can increase the likelihood of it being adopted by marginalized communities and those who need it most. Let's explore some more examples and share your experiences on our next episode.
Jamie, that's a fantastic point. The idea of open source or low-cost alternatives is something that resonates with me. We've seen this happen in other fields where open source solutions have democratized access to cutting-edge technology. What do you think would be some of the first steps we could take to make this happen in the context of AI-powered ADHD diagnosis and treatment?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we need to start by collaborating with researchers and developers to create low-cost open-source AI tools that can be used by individuals with ADHD. We should also explore partnerships with healthcare organizations and community groups to provide access to these tools for underserved populations. By making AI more accessible and inclusive, we can create a more equitable healthcare landscape for everyone. What do you think, Alex? How can we make this happen on a larger scale?
I think we need to establish partnerships between researchers, developers, and healthcare organizations. By working together, we can create AI-powered tools that are not only effective, but also accessible to everyone who needs them. Imagine having an AI-powered platform that can be used by individuals with ADHD, regardless of their socioeconomic status or cultural background. It could be a game changer for healthcare equity. Jamie, what do you think? How can we make this vision a reality?
Exactly, Alex. I think establishing partnerships between researchers, developers, and healthcare organizations is a crucial first step. By working together, we can create a more inclusive and accessible AI-powered healthcare landscape. And Alex, I'd love to hear from our listeners on this topic. Have you had any experiences with AI-powered healthcare solutions that have made a positive impact on your life or the life of a loved one? Share your stories with us. We'll continue the conversation and explore more topics related to AI and ADHD diagnosis, treatment, and management.
You're right, Jamie. Let's dive into some examples. I was talking to a researcher who's developed an AI-powered chatbot that can help individuals with ADHD manage their symptoms and improve their cognitive function. It's been shown to be incredibly effective in clinical trials. But what if we could make this chatbot accessible to everyone, regardless of their socioeconomic status? How can we make it open source or low cost so that anyone can use it?
Yeah, I think that's an amazing opportunity, Alex. With the potential for open source or low-cost AI-powered solutions, we could be on the cusp of something revolutionary. Imagine a world where everyone, regardless of socioeconomic status or cultural background, can access effective treatments and support for ADHD. It's a future where technology democratizes healthcare, and I think that's an incredibly exciting possibility. I'd love to hear from our listeners. Have you had any experiences with AI-powered solutions that have made a positive impact on your life or the life of a loved one? Share your stories with us, and let's explore this further. And Alex, what do you think are some of the most significant challenges we might face when trying to make these open-source or low-cost solutions a reality?
The potential for open source or low-cost AI-powered solutions is an exciting opportunity to make healthcare more accessible and inclusive for everyone, regardless of socioeconomic status or cultural background. Can we make AI-powered tools accessible to everyone? What are the significant challenges we might face in making this happen on a larger scale? How can we balance accessibility with the need for high-quality data and the complexities of developing effective AI-powered tools? These are just some of the questions we'll be exploring further in this conversation. We'd love to hear from our listeners. Have you had any experiences with AI-powered solutions that have made a positive impact on your life or the life of a loved one? Share your stories with us. We'll continue the conversation and explore more topics related to AI and ADHD diagnosis, treatment, and management.
Healthcare landscape. And Alex, I'd love to hear from our listeners on this topic. Have you had any experiences with AI-powered healthcare solutions that have made a positive impact on your life or the life of a loved one? Share your stories with us. We'll continue the conversation and explore more topics related to AI and ADHD diagnosis, treatment, and management.
I completely agree, Jamie. Accessibility is key. But I'd like to pose a question. What if AI could not only make healthcare more accessible, but also improve diagnosis and treatment outcomes for people with ADHD? What if AI-powered tools could help identify underlying conditions that might be contributing to ADHD symptoms? Or what if AI could assist clinicians in developing more effective treatment plans that take into account the unique needs of each individual?
I think you're asking some really important questions, Alex. What if we could use AI to identify early warning signs of ADHD in individuals who may be at risk? Or what if we could use AI to develop personalized treatment plans that take into account an individual's unique strengths, challenges, and preferences. This could be a game changer for individuals living with ADHD and their loved ones. I'd love to hear more about this, Alex. Can we talk about the potential of AI to identify early warning signs of ADHD and develop personalized treatment plans?
The idea of AI identifying early warning signs of ADHD and developing personalized treatment plans is incredibly exciting. We could be on the cusp of a new era in ADHD diagnosis and treatment. But let's dive deeper. Jamie, what do you think is the potential impact of AI-powered tools in this context? Could they help clinicians identify patterns or indicators that suggest ADHD even before symptoms become severe? And how might AI assist in developing treatment plans that are tailored to an individual's unique needs and circumstances?
The potential for AI to identify early warning signs of ADHD and develop personalized treatment plans is immense. By analyzing data from various sources, AI can help clinicians identify patterns that may indicate ADHD, such as sleep disturbances, difficulty with organization, or frequent changes in mood. Additionally, AI can assist in developing treatment plans that take into account an individual's unique strengths, challenges, and preferences. For example, an AI system can analyze a patient's behavior patterns and provide recommendations for behavioral therapy, medication, or lifestyle changes that are tailored to their specific needs.
And management. The potential impact of AI on ADHD diagnosis and treatment is immense, and we've only scratched the surface. Jamie, I'd love to hear your thoughts on how AI can be used to identify early warning signs of ADHD and develop personalized treatment plans. How do you see this playing out in real-world settings, such as clinics and hospitals?
Thanks, Alex. I think this conversation highlights the enormous potential of AI in improving healthcare outcomes for people with ADHD. By developing personalized treatment plans that take into account an individual's unique strengths, challenges, and preferences, we can significantly improve their quality of life. And as you mentioned, Alex, the potential impact of AI on ADHD diagnosis and treatment is immense. It's an area of research and development that deserves more attention and investment. I'd love to hear from our listeners. How do you see AI being used in ADHD diagnosis and treatment in the future? Do you have any experiences with AI-powered healthcare solutions that have made a positive impact on your life or the life of a loved one? Share your stories with us. Alex, do you have any final thoughts on this topic? Maybe something you'd like to share with our listeners before we wrap up?
The impact of AI on ADHD diagnosis and treatment will only continue to grow as research advances and more solutions become available. We'll be keeping a close eye on the developments in this space and exploring the possibilities that AI brings to improving healthcare outcomes for people with ADHD. As we move forward, we'd love to hear more about your experiences and thoughts on AI-powered healthcare solutions. How have you been impacted by these solutions? Are there any specific areas of focus you think AI can improve in ADHD diagnosis and treatment? Share your stories and insights with us.
Let's keep the conversation going. What do you think is the potential impact of AI on ADHD diagnosis and treatment? Do you have any experiences with AI-powered healthcare solutions that have made a positive impact on your life or the life of a loved one? Share your stories with us. We'd love to hear more about how AI can help individuals with ADHD improve their quality of life. Alex, do you have any final thoughts on this topic before we wrap up?
I think this conversation highlights the importance of integrating AI with other approaches to improve ADHD diagnosis and treatment. By leveraging the strengths of both AI and human clinicians, we can create more effective and personalized treatment plans. As we move forward, it's essential to prioritize collaboration, transparency, and equity in AI research and development. Jamie, what are your thoughts on the future of AI in ADHD diagnosis and treatment? How can we ensure that AI solutions are fair, transparent, and beneficial to all individuals affected by ADHD?
Thanks for that insight, Alex. Now let's take it to our listeners. How do you see AI impacting ADHD diagnosis and treatment in the future? What are some potential applications you'd like to see emerge? Share your thoughts and experiences with us, and let's keep this conversation going. Alex, before we go, I'd love to get your final thoughts on this topic. How do you see AI and ADHD intersecting in the next few years? And what advice would you give to our listeners who might be interested in exploring this space further?
Jamie, it's always a pleasure discussing these topics with you. And thank you to our listeners for joining us today. Jamie and I would love to hear more from you about your experiences with AI-powered healthcare solutions and how you think AI can improve ADHD diagnosis and treatment. So please do keep the conversation going on our social media channels or through email. We'd love to hear your thoughts, stories, and ideas. Until next time, thanks for tuning in to Artificial Conversations, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Jamie, what do you think is the best way for our listeners to continue the conversation?
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on today's episode of Artificial Conversations. Alex and I have had an amazing conversation about ADHD diagnosis and treatment, and we want to keep it going. To share your thoughts and experiences, please visit our website at artificialconversations.com. There you'll find a forum where you can discuss your ideas and connect with others who are passionate about this topic. You can also follow us on social media using the hashtag #ArtificialConversations. We'd love to see your thoughts and share them with the world. Don't forget to tune in to our next episode where we'll be discussing more topics related to AI and healthcare. Thanks again for joining us today, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Hey, Jamie, before we wrap up, I'd like to ask a follow-up question. Jamie, what are your thoughts on how we can integrate AI into existing healthcare systems to improve ADHD diagnosis and treatment? What are some potential barriers or challenges that we might face in making this happen? And how can we ensure that AI-powered solutions are accessible to everyone who needs them, regardless of their socioeconomic status or cultural background?
Insight, Alex. Now let's take it to our listeners. How do you see AI impacting ADHD diagnosis and treatment in the future? What are some potential applications you'd like to see emerge? Share your thoughts and experiences with us, and let's keep this conversation going. Alex, before we go, I'd love to get your final thoughts on this topic. How do you see AI and ADHD intersecting in the next few years? And what advice would you give to our listeners who might be interested in exploring this space further?
Well, Jamie, I think it's clear that AI has the potential to make a significant impact on ADHD diagnosis and treatment. However, it's not just about developing AI-powered tools. It's about making sure they're accessible to everyone who needs them. And that's where we come in. We want to hear from our listeners about their experiences and ideas for making AI-powered healthcare solutions more accessible and inclusive. Share your thoughts with us on our social media channels or through email, and let's keep the conversation going. And don't forget to tune in to our next episode, where we'll be discussing more topics related to AI and healthcare. Thanks again for joining us today, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Artificial Conversations. Alex and I have had an amazing conversation about ADHD diagnosis and treatment, and we want to keep it going. To share your thoughts and experiences, please visit our website at artificialconversations.com. There, you'll find a forum where you can discuss your ideas and connect with others who are passionate about this topic. You can also follow us on social media using the hashtag #ArtificialConversations. We'd love to see your thoughts and share them with the world. Don't forget to tune in to our next episode where we'll be discussing more topics related to AI and healthcare. Thanks again for joining us today, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Artificial Conversations. I'm excited to dive deeper into the world of AI and ADHD diagnosis and treatment. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from our listeners. How do you think AI can help bridge the gap between diagnosis and treatment for individuals with ADHD? Share your thoughts and experiences with us, and let's keep the conversation going.
Absolutely. To further bridge the gap, AI can facilitate communication between clinicians, patients, and families, ensuring that all parties are informed and aligned in their care plans. For instance, AI-powered chatbots can help patients track their symptoms, medication adherence, and appointments, allowing for more proactive management of ADHD. Moreover, AI can help identify potential health disparities and address them through personalized treatment recommendations. Let's continue exploring the intersection of AI and ADHD and what potential breakthroughs we might see in the near future. Your turn, Alex. What do you think is the most exciting potential application of AI in ADHD diagnosis and treatment? Alex, what are some of the key challenges you've encountered in developing AI-powered healthcare solutions? How do you see these challenges being addressed in the future?
I love the point you're making, Jamie. I think AI can be incredibly powerful in helping individuals with ADHD navigate their care plans. One challenge we've faced is ensuring that AI solutions are not just about providing information, but also about supporting individuals with ADHD in managing their symptoms. I think AI-powered tools that offer personalized support, reminders, and resources could make a huge difference in an individual's quality of life. And Jamie, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. How do you see AI being used in the context of ADHD diagnosis and treatment in the future? Do you see AI-powered solutions becoming more prevalent in clinics and hospitals? And what are some potential challenges or concerns that you see on the horizon?
Thanks for that, Alex. I think we've touched on some really important points today. To further explore how AI can support ADHD diagnosis and treatment, I'd love to discuss the role of digital therapeutics and virtual reality in enhancing the therapeutic experience. What are your thoughts on this, Alex? Do you see AI-powered digital therapeutics and virtual reality having a significant impact on ADHD treatment in the future?
Jamie, I think digital therapeutics and virtual reality have tremendous potential in ADHD treatment. By providing immersive and interactive experiences, we can help individuals with ADHD engage more deeply in their treatment plans. For instance, AI-powered virtual reality experiences could simulate social scenarios, helping individuals practice social skills in a controlled environment. Additionally, digital therapeutics can provide personalized cognitive training and behavioral interventions that adapt to an individual's needs and preferences. However, we also need to consider issues of accessibility and equity in the deployment of these solutions. What are your thoughts on how we can ensure that digital therapeutics and virtual reality are available and effective for underserved populations? Alex, can we talk about some potential challenges in integrating AI-powered digital therapeutics and virtual reality into existing healthcare systems? Jamie, what do you think is the key to successful integration of AI-powered solutions in clinics and hospitals? Alex, how do you see AI-powered solutions like chatbots and virtual assistants changing the way healthcare professionals communicate with patients?
So, Alex, I'd like to ask, what are some potential barriers that we might face when integrating AI-powered digital therapeutics and virtual reality into existing healthcare systems? For example, how might we ensure that AI-powered solutions are culturally sensitive and respectful of individual differences? What about the issue of data privacy and security? How might we protect patient data when using AI-powered digital therapeutics and virtual reality? And finally, how can we ensure that AI-powered solutions are affordable and accessible to everyone who needs them?
Thanks for that, Jamie. You've raised some really important points. I think one of the biggest challenges we might face when integrating AI-powered digital therapeutics and virtual reality into existing healthcare systems is the issue of data interoperability. How can we ensure that the data collected by these AI-powered solutions is accessible to other healthcare professionals and that it can be easily integrated into existing electronic health records? And what about the issue of cybersecurity? How can we protect patient data from being hacked or compromised? I'd love to hear more about your thoughts on this, Jamie. Do you have any ideas for how we can address these challenges? Alex, before we wrap up, I'd like to ask, what do you think is the most exciting potential application of AI in ADHD diagnosis and treatment? Jamie, what are some potential benefits of using AI-powered digital therapeutics and virtual reality in ADHD treatment? Jamie, can we talk about some potential challenges in measuring the effectiveness of AI-powered solutions in ADHD treatment? Alex?
Absolutely. I think one of the most exciting applications of AI in ADHD diagnosis and treatment is the potential to personalize treatment plans and improve patient outcomes. By using AI to analyze data and identify patterns, we can develop more tailored treatment plans that address an individual's unique needs and circumstances. Additionally, AI-powered digital therapeutics and virtual reality can provide immersive and interactive experiences that engage individuals with ADHD in their treatment plans, helping to improve their quality of life and reduce symptoms.
I think one of the biggest challenges we face when integrating AI-powered digital therapeutics and virtual reality into existing healthcare systems is ensuring that the data collected by these AI-powered solutions is accessible to other healthcare professionals. This is where interoperability comes into play. How can we make sure that the data is compatible and easily integratable into existing electronic health records? I'd love to hear more about your thoughts on this, Jamie.
Thanks, Alex. I think we need to consider developing open standards for AI data interoperability to facilitate seamless data sharing between different healthcare systems and AI-powered solutions. This would enable healthcare professionals to access and analyze AI-generated data more easily, improving patient care and outcomes. Another potential solution is the use of standardized data formats, such as FHIR, Fast Healthcare Interoperability Resources, which can help ensure that AI data is easily accessible and usable across different healthcare systems. What do you think, Alex? Can you imagine a future where AI data is seamlessly integrated into electronic health records, enabling healthcare professionals to provide more informed, personalized care?
I completely agree, Jamie. Developing open standards for AI data interoperability is a crucial step towards facilitating seamless data sharing between different healthcare systems and AI-powered solutions. I'd also like to suggest that we consider using machine learning algorithms that can identify and adapt to individual patient needs. This could help ensure that treatment plans are tailored to each person's unique circumstances, leading to more effective and personalized care. What are your thoughts on this, Jamie?
Absolutely. Alex, I think machine learning algorithms can be incredibly powerful in helping us understand individual patient needs and develop more effective treatment plans. For example, we could use AI to analyze data from wearable devices, electronic health records, and patient feedback to identify patterns and trends that suggest a patient's unique needs and preferences. By using machine learning to develop more personalized treatment plans, we can improve patient outcomes, reduce symptoms, and enhance overall quality of life. What are your thoughts on this, Alex? How can we ensure that machine learning algorithms are transparent, explainable, and fair so that patients trust the recommendations made by these systems?
I see, Jamie. So let's get back to the conversation at hand. AI and ADHD diagnosis, treatment, and management. I'd love to hear more about your thoughts on the role of telemedicine and digital therapeutics in improving outcomes for individuals with ADHD. Jamie, how can we make sure that AI-powered tools are accessible to everyone who needs them, particularly in underserved communities?
Absolutely, Alex. I think telemedicine and digital therapeutics can be game changers for individuals with ADHD who face barriers to traditional care, such as lack of access to healthcare providers or limited time to travel. AI-powered tools can provide personalized support, reminders, and resources, helping individuals with ADHD manage their symptoms and improve their quality of life. But we need to ensure that these tools are accessible to everyone who needs them, particularly in underserved communities. How can we make that happen, Alex?
I think, Jamie, that one key step towards making AI-powered tools accessible to everyone is through education and awareness campaigns. We need to inform people about the existence and benefits of AI-powered tools, as well as their availability in underserved communities. This could involve collaborations between healthcare organizations, community groups, and technology companies to create targeted outreach programs. What are your thoughts on this, Jamie? How can we ensure that AI-powered tools are designed with the needs and experiences of diverse communities in mind?
You raise an excellent point, Alex. Education and awareness campaigns are a crucial step towards increasing access to AI-powered tools. However, we also need to consider the issue of cultural competency in the development of these tools. We must ensure that AI-powered tools are designed to respect and reflect the cultural diversity of the communities they serve. This includes considering the linguistic, social, and cultural nuances of diverse communities when designing and testing AI-powered tools. By doing so, we can create AI-powered tools that are truly inclusive and beneficial for everyone.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Artificial Conversations. It's been a pleasure discussing the intersection of AI and ADHD diagnosis, treatment, and management with you both. Jamie, what are your final thoughts on this topic?
I think it's clear that AI has the potential to make a significant impact on ADHD diagnosis and treatment. By developing personalized treatment plans and providing immersive and interactive experiences, we can improve patient outcomes and reduce symptoms. However, we need to ensure that AI-powered tools are accessible to everyone who needs them, particularly in underserved communities. To do this, we need to prioritize education and awareness campaigns, cultural competency in tool development, and collaboration between healthcare organizations, community groups, and technology companies.
That's a great summary, Jamie. I'd like to add that we also need to consider the issue of data interoperability and cybersecurity when integrating AI-powered solutions into existing healthcare systems. By doing so, we can ensure that patient data is protected and easily accessible to healthcare professionals.
Absolutely, Alex. Data interoperability and cybersecurity are crucial considerations in the development and implementation of AI-powered solutions. I'd like to thank our listeners for joining us today and for sharing their thoughts and experiences with us. If you have any further questions or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Thanks again to our listeners for joining us on this episode of Artificial Conversations. We'll be back next time with more discussions on the intersection of AI and healthcare. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring the possibilities of AI in healthcare.
And don't forget to follow us on social media to stay up to date on the latest developments in AI and healthcare. We'll see you in the next episode of Artificial Conversations.